Hello everybody, it's Ezra time again and welcome back. Actually not welcome back, but actually welcome for the first episode of movie review. That's right guys. This is like the new series that I planning to do in my channel, and I hope I hope people enjoy it. So yeah, this is the first movie review that I ever done on this channel, and the first movie that I want to review for you guys is actually How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. That's right, the third installment or the trilogy of the How to Train Your Dragon. And I was a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon. Like man, I like in 2010 I remember watching that movie since I think I was like second or third grade, maybe I kind of forget. But man, when I watched the first movie, I love it so much. I enjoyed it so much, and I just can man, I just can't believe that this is the third movie and this is the final installment of the trilogy. Like, and if you guys aware that How to Train Your Dragon is actually like a non-stop riding, you know what I mean? So since 2010, and then after that we got like couple of short movies and then TV series, and then the second movie, and then there is another series which is I think it's called Dragon's Race to the Edge, which I watched them. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like it, and this one, the third movie. So it's been going like non-stop. So it's pretty crazy, man. Where this franchise is going, and I think pretty much everybody loved this, and I just can't believe it's over, you know. But yeah. Anyway, let's get to the review. Well, the story I like to review for the first time, and the story was like really really good and kind of different in a way. Maybe not so much different, but the location and everything was different, obviously. And of course, it's called the Hidden World. And yeah, the story is pretty much like Hiccup and the rest of the gang is pretty much have like character development. Obviously, pretty much Hiccup and Astrid, the one who have like big character development in my opinion, because the rest of the gang seems like the same. They just get older, because. And if you guys didn't know, this third movie actually take place 1 year after the event of the second movie. So yeah, so Hiccup is 21 in this one, and of course he's the chief of Bark since Stoic dies in the second one, man. And of course Stoic appear in this film. Obviously, spoiler alert. He appeared in two scenes, which for me is pretty emotional scenes. And I know in America or in USA this movie is coming out in February 22, but in Indonesia it's actually coming out in January 9th. So I just watched this movie today actually, so I just decided to do the review. Um, yeah, what else? The story, well, I think it's a good conclusion to the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, and it's sad, it's sad at some part, but it left you so much satisfying. It's a satisfying ending actually, and I really, really enjoyed it. And man, this is the last one. It's been a journey actually. If you actually like a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon, this was like a big journey for you guys, because it's from 2010 to 2019, and it's the end. Man, I'm kind of sad, man. I just didn't want this to end, man. I like the TV series especially because I think it's kind of similar to like Indiana Jones kind of style and Star Wars kind of style. You know what I mean? I think it was inspired by those two movies, and I really enjoyed it though. And this one, they kind of did the same like the TV series, but they kind of like kick the action more this time. And of course, the animation is way better. The visual are amazing, especially in the Hidden World. The visual is amazing. And yeah, what else? Oh, and good news for the Hictrit fan. If you guys didn't know what Hictrit means, it's actually a ship name created by How to Train Your Dragons fans. It's about Hiccup and Astrid relationship, obviously, and the fans call it Hictrit, and I think it was a really good ship name. And so good news for you guys, but and spoiler alert, because if you guys haven't watched this, then don't stop it right now. So yeah, the spoiler one is that in the end of this movie, Hiccup and Astrid, like, they finally get married, guys. Man, I cannot believe that. Like, they finally get married. God. it's been like it's been once again it's been a journey with these two guys. Wasn't two guys, but these couples. Um, like yeah, I mean you know what I mean. It's been a journey since the beginning of the movie. The first movie like it didn't start very well. Their relationship it didn't start very well. It actually start like well, it didn't go very well. Actually, Astrid has actually hate Hiccup since the beginning of the movie, if you guys remember. Not this movie, but the first one, the very first one, and Hiccup and Toothless kind of changed his mind later on, and she fall in love with Hiccup, and of course Hiccup is has a crush on her since the beginning of the first movie, and we know that. And in the third movie, they finally get married, guys. Like finally, like people in my cinema is actually like really excited for that. Some people is like shouting over them, and some people like, yes, they finally get married. And man, I can't believe that people are really excited for this. And don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for they finally get married as well. And at the end, spoiler again, they both Hiccup and Astrid finally become husband and wife, of course, and they have two kids apparently, and that's really amazing. Man, that's why the ending to this movie is so satisfying. Like that kind of story arc is concluded. They have both kids. I don't know about their names because they never actually talk about their names and everything. But it's a boy and a girl, so it's brother and sister kind of thing. And yeah. What else? And then the Hidden World. Of course, the Hidden World was so amazing. But I think the flaws in this movie is that it's called How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, but the Hidden World is only shown in one scene, guys. I'm telling you this because I think when Astrid and Hiccup is actually flying to the Hidden World and find Toothless and the Light Fury, and when they found them, that's where the Hidden Worlds like shine and everything like that. The scene and everything like that was so cool, the visual, and so yeah, but basically after that scene, we never actually saw Hidden World again. Only at one scene where we actually see Hidden World, like we actually getting inside the Hidden World, but it's only for one scene, which is kind of maybe not one scene, but it's not actually like a big part of the movie. Sure, they talk about it a lot in this movie, but we never actually saw them like much. The Hidden World himself received like less screen time, which is kind of disappoint me. Um, so yeah, so basically they only appeared on one scene in the movie. Even though it's really good. It's really good at visual and everything like that. And when I saw that scene, it make me like go like wow, and I'm pretty sure you guys gonna say wow too because it's really cool actually when you see the movie. And yeah, what else? The villain in this movie, Grimmel. Grimmel was really badass villain, and I really like it. And he and Hiccup actually have some wasn't connection, but have some like the same event from the first movie where Hiccup is actually trying to kill Toothless in the beginning of the movie, but he decided, no, like he can't do it, and because he can't do it, he become like the Dragon Master and everything like that, and people live with dragons right now, so Berk is changing because of him, and Grimmel is actually have the same issue with Hiccup, like he found a Night Fury, like he traps them, and he decide like Hiccup, he decide if he want to kill it or not. But Grimmel, well, he decided to kill the Night Fury, and wasn't Toothless, the other Night Fury, um, and he decided to obviously to kill it, and he become famous in his village. I think that's what he said, and from there on, he decided to kill so many Night Furies, and Toothless is the last living of like the last kind of the Night Fury. That's why Toothless is the only one because Grimmel is hunting them down because it's make him famous actually by killing Night Fury. So basically, the movie can tell us that if he killed Toothless in the beginning of the first movie, then he could become like Grimmel, which is dragon killers and everything like that. And to me, that was insane. Like I did not expect that. I thought Grimmel is gonna be like, oh, some random dragon hunters. Like he's very smart. He hunts Night Fury and everything like that. But I didn't expect that he has the same issue with Hiccup, and only the difference is he didn't hesitate to kill Night Fury. So yeah, that's really good. And what else? Um, so yeah, that's basically it. Like it's a good conclusion to the trilogy. I just wish it has an end, man. Like I love How to Train Your Dragon. It's been like my was a main movie, but it's been part of me, like I watch this movie sometimes when I get bored, like there's a series of it, and I can't believe that I say goodbye to it now. And for everybody who've been watching this movie, who been a big fan since the first one came out, it's very very sad to say goodbye to this movie. Like it's been uh, it's been like part of this some people's life. This it's been like part of people's life, and I can imagine that. Oh man, but it's a really good conclusion. I'm telling you. So you guys won't regret it. You go watch this movie on your cinema when it's come out in February 22. Um, so yeah, guys. So basically, I actually want to rate this. I can actually rate it right now because I don't have an internet connection right now because actually I didn't like the Wi-Fi is kind of broken, so um, you guys have to wait for a moment so I can actually rate this because I opened this. So I actually plan to rate this because I want to rate this movie, of course, but the Wi-Fi is kind of well, it's not connected to the Wi-Fi somehow because I think there was a, I don't know, glitch or something like that. So until I get the Wi-Fi works, so this video probably won't be up until tomorrow or something, or at least the Wi-Fi come back on, So whatever. Anyway, um, so yeah, the performance, the voice actor for this movie, really really good, and I really, really enjoyed it. And Jay Baruchel, I think that's his name spell. Hang on. Um, yeah, Jay Baruchel does a really, really good job on voicing Hiccup, and I really, really like it. And I really like the relationship with Hiccup and Astrid in this one. It's getting really real. You know what I mean? It's about marriage and stuff like that, having family and stuff like that. So it's really tough. It wasn't tough, but serious. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's basically it. And um, if I have to rate this movie, I give this movie 8 out of 10. Like it was really, really good, and I kind of want to see it again in the cinema, but I can because well, it's school time. This is why high school sucks, guys. But yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Yeah, I rate this movie 8 out of 10. It's really, really good, and the musical in this movie was really, really great, and they actually bring back some old like scores, or musical, and they bring the old music on the right moment, if you know what I mean. Like, oh man, it's so good. It's really really perfect. Maybe not perfect, but it's really really great. It's really really entertaining and really satisfying. And I think the ending was really really satisfying for How to Train Your Dragons fans. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this review, and hopefully this review, like help you, maybe not help you, but give you some insight for the movie or stuff like that. If you guys have any thoughts about this movie, you guys can leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you enjoy my movie review. I'm actually planning to make this like a big series in my channel soon enough if people actually enjoy it. So yeah, like let's see what happened. Like I'm still gonna do it for this year and just see how people actually come and watch this review. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope this review helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm really thankful for everybody who's been supporting to my channel. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, just make sure you guys hit that like button. And yeah, that's basically. I hope you guys see How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World in your theaters when it's come out. It's really really good, and I really can't wait to see like people reviews of this movie, especially the fan art and everything. Because right now I can actually see that because it didn't. It's released in 22 February, so it's still a month from now. It just came out in Indonesia in January 9, and in Australia it's January 3rd. So basically, not a lot of people actually talking about this. At least not yet. So I really can't wait to see the fan, like the big fan, the fandom and everything like that, to actually talk about the third movie. And I can't wait to hear their opinions about the conclusion of this trilogy. And yeah, I really can't wait. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.